Alex Klein here with Jio Fontan for BoxMS.com. Jio Fontan, as you may know, went to St. Anthony's where he was on the 32-0 team, then committed to Fordham, and is now at USC. Jio, welcome.
How you doing, Alex? How you?
I'm doing well, Jio. How are you? How's your new year and everything?
Pretty good so far. I had a real good Christmas, real good New Year. Now I'm just ready to go to LA and get up this cold weather for once.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. It's pretty cold out.
Yeah, it's horrible out here, man. The winter's crazy.
I know, right? Going from 20 degrees to like 80 degrees out in Southern California. That must be great.
Exactly. I gotta go to Cali. I gotta get out of here.
So let me just start off by saying, first off, what was it like on that 2008 St. Anthony's team? It was very well profiled with your coach Bob Hurley, and then you had Rosario and all those guys making it big.
It was amazing. Now I look back at it, and I'm just glad to be a part of it. Like I say, those guys weren't just teammates to me. Mike Rosario, Trayvon Woodall, Tyson Taylor, Dominic Cheeks. Those are all like brothers to me. I speak to all of them. Pretty much Trayvon, Mike, and Ty every day. Pretty much, Cheeks, speak to him like once a week. Alberto, me and him went to the same school, so it was something that we spoke often. AJ Rogers, we spoke often too. So it was just like a brotherhood more, just to get in the team, and it was a great thing. We feel like, honestly, even looking back now, that we're the greatest high school team of all time, and we can argue that. Number one in the country, undefeated, and just a great thing to be a part of, and something that can never be replaced.
It was pretty impressive. Maybe best moment of your life so far?
Best moment of my basketball career, I might be. Yeah, it might be. I definitely can't really top a national championship. We can't really do it unless you win another one. So hopefully, when I go to USC, we can pull together some wins and get a national championship there, and then we can talk about this again next year.
Oh yeah, that would be great. National championship at USC. Now, you started off at Fordham, and it was a bumpy ride as documented. Can you just explain to some of the people who might not know what happened with that, and why did you originally pick Fordham?
Originally, I spoke to Coach Hurley, spoke to my father, my Jim down, and some friends, and obviously my brothers and Tyshawn, Mike, and Trayvon. And at the time, I felt like it was the right decision. It was close to home. I'm a big home body, and I was scared to leave home, so it was close to home. Atlantic Conference, great academics, and me and Coach Witt really bonded and things like that. So it was a perfect fit. And unfortunately, I got there, and certain things didn't go as planned, and it just didn't fall the right way, or things didn't fall into place the way I would want them to. The direction of the program was a little bit different from what I originally felt, and it just didn't work out. And then I decided to leave at the end of my freshman year. Went to Puerto Rico, denied my release, so I reconsidered. Thought about giving it another chance because I never really ran away from any challenges or anything like that. So I went back and rough situation this year, and I had to grow up and realize I had to do the smartest thing. Not just battle my ego and think I can't run away from it. I had to do the smartest thing for my career as far as a basketball player, and the coaching change and everything. I still felt like it was the best for Gio to move on and try something different, and I've done it, and now I'm excited. Can't wait to get it done.
That sounds great. It's a very optimistic attitude. Now, you committed to USC recently over which schools?
The other schools that were involved were visited Miami, University of Miami. I was supposed to visit Tennessee, and I committed before then. Alabama was in the mix. UCLA got in the mix late. Virginia Tech got in the mix late. Kansas State was in the mix. Oklahoma State was in the mix, and a couple others that I'm forgetting right now.
Now, what sold USC? What was the visit like? What was the deciding factor there?
The deciding factor probably was Coach Kevin O'Neal. Going in, you hear a lot about him. He's a psycho and he's a tough coach and things like that. But getting that sit down and speak to him at dinner and stuff like that, I got to know him a little bit better. Just a man, and he really interests me as far as his connections to the next level. His drive to be successful at USC, and what USC has to offer. As far as athletics, they're one of the best athletic programs in the country, not just basketball, but football and, volleyball and all types of sports and things like that. So that was impressive to me. I wanted to go somewhere, with athletics to definitely support it, and I think all my choices had that. But, yeah, it was Coach KO, being in Los Angeles was great. I love the lifestyle out there, real relaxed, real smooth, real calm. And the players on the team, as far as me going in there and fitting and having the opportunity to play major minutes right away in a major conference was just unbelievable. And I think that was just the best situation out there of them all.
Now, one idea that just popped into my head that actually came up today, and it's some unfortunate news for USC. They vacated their season with O.J. Mayo. They got rid of the wins and that whole season, basically. Could you just talk about that a little?
Yeah, it's a tough situation. It's real tough. Even speaking to KO, when I originally committed, it's a tough situation for the guys that are there now because I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I read today on ESPN they have like a postseason ban for this year, which is always tough, to play the regular season knowing that you got, a postseason ban regardless of, how well you do. And, the guys on the team, like I said, they got a chance to be a real good team. And, I won't be surprised, they'll be in the top 20 next week simply because you can beat 3 of the top 30 teams in the country in a matter of 10 days or something like that. So, we have an impressive season. And it's tough for the guys there now. It's real tough. And, unfortunately, they had the OJ situation. Unfortunately, things went on with that. But we're moving on as a program. We got a new head coach. And, everybody's in the right direction right now. So, we're pretty much doing what we got to do. And I'm just looking forward to getting down there and doing what I got to do and looking to move forward.
I agree. What do you say your legacy will be at USC once you graduate?
What's that?
What do you think your legacy will be at USC once you graduate?
Hopefully it'll be a good one. I want to go out there. I just want to make a good mark. I'm coming in here right now. Sister and brother. Yeah, you gotta. Hopefully I go out there and make a good mark. And I'm just gonna do whatever Coach KO needs me to do in order to win, and just go out to my team as much as possible. Like I said, my goal was always been to get to the national tournament, and hopefully win a national championship so I can compare this one to my high school.
I hear you. Could you just give a shout out to the site boxms.com? Could you just give a shout out to the site boxms.com?
What's the name of the site again?
boxms.com. I know it's kind of... Ooh.